Hey everybody, Felix Stoffelbaker here. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I made a video quite a while ago, before Dan ever left Block 1, and when everybody was still high hopes for the EOS protocol under the Block 1 controlled code base. And something that a lot of people seem to have forgotten and don't understand is that Block 1 is still going to scale Bitcoin. And Dan Larimer had even mentioned that he has the patent for a block header scaling solution of Bitcoin on top of EOS, and that EOS would do the scaling of Bitcoin. And I don't see anybody talking about that other than the little time that he tweeted about it, and it was important amongst the community, and I made a video about it back then. You can go find that in the archive, and people are sleeping on that. They're not understanding that. They think that Antelope IO separating Block 1 code base of EOS IO and moving it to the Antelope IO using the consensus mechanism of 15 of the top 21 block producers, that somehow that negates or takes away everything Block 1 has done, is doing, and will do. I mean, I personally believe that they have years of technologies and products locked and loaded, ready to go, most of which already regulatory approved. In some cases, maybe the legislation just needs to be enacted, and then they could roll out a already compliant product. And I see them as scaling Bitcoin, and having that on top of EOS will allow for so many other institutions, bigger players, and bigger products to be able to come online instantly, that it would cause a flurry of adoption. I mean, we're sitting at the 1997 internet moment when Netscape is about to explode onto the scene, and we're going to see just all the stuff that we've been talking about for years is about to happen and is within reach. And if you have, EOS can already do 100 million transactions a day, and even Gary Gensler said that that would be enough to be able to have mass adoption, to be able to have global, well, in the US that would have payments. I think they have to be scaled up to 100,000 transactions a second, and usually they're doing 30 to 40,000 transactions a second when they're maxed out in the real world. So it has to be able to scale above that to be able to withhold all the strain that gets on the system. But with the new upgrade of Mandel 3.0 introducing Antelope IO and all the new features, EOS will immediately become even more faster than it already is, have half-second finality, which, is exponentially more than Ethereum and Bitcoin combined. And so if you could put Bitcoin on top of EOS on a scale like that, you could seemingly recreate PayPal, Visa, all of the payment networks into one consolidated funnel of information and finance, and be able to run that as the global network. And that's how I see it playing out. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm certain that Block 1 will scale Bitcoin. I'm certain that they already have internally, and they're just waiting to roll it out publicly. And folks like Michael Saylor, who I believe was introduced to the idea of Bitcoin through Block 1 whenever they bought the voice.com domain from him, from MicroStrategy. and he's publicly not admitted that and has publicly stated something different, but I believe that that is the case, and I just want to put that out there because so many people are hating on Block 1 and they don't understand what's going on. Block 1 has never left. They've only gotten stronger. They literally gave the EOS Network Foundation their top developers. The EOS Network Foundation didn't take them, didn't go up against Goliath. This is a public rollout, make it palatable to the people, and it's following a basic script. Anybody who's paying attention to this channel has seen the public rollout since the beginning. We've been calling it out and making it known that we know. So I just want to put that out there. Don't sleep on Block 1. Don't sleep on Bitcoin scaling on EOS. And of course, every other blockchain will scale on EOS as well. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.